You clean your house every single week. You organize, you tidy, you buy more storage boxes, and somehow, a few days later, it feels heavy and cluttered all over again. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Your home does not have a cleaning problem. It has a keeping problem. In Japan, the calmest homes in the world are not built with more storage. They are built by refusing to keep certain things at all. Today, I will show you 15 things Japanese people never keep at home. And more importantly, what they do instead. Some of these are sitting in your kitchen right now. Some are hiding in your closet. And number 7 is something 90% of you can see from where you are sitting at this very moment. Stay until the end because number 13 is the one almost nobody expects. And after number 15, I will give you the one-question test the Japanese use to decide what stays and what goes. It works on any room in under 5 minutes. Let's begin. Number 1. Shoes inside the house. In Japan, this is the most sacred rule of all. Shoes stop at the genkan, the small entryway every home has, and they never touch the inside floor. Think about everything your souls walk through in a single day. The street, public bathrooms, the train station. Wearing shoes inside means dragging all of it onto your carpet, your sofa, your child's play area. Instead, the Japanese draw a hard line at the door. Shoes off, always. The home starts clean from the very first step. Number 2. Cracked and chipped dishes. Open your cabinet. There is a mug with a chipped handle, a plate with a hairline crack, and you keep them because they still work. But in Japanese thinking, eating from broken things every day quietly teaches you to settle for broken. Instead, they do one of two things. Repair it beautifully, the art of kintsugi, mending the crack with gold so the flaw becomes the feature. Or thank it and let it go. What never happens is pretending the crack is not there. Number 3. Expired spices and forgotten sauces. That spice jar from 3 years ago. The sauce you bought for one recipe and never touched again. In Japan, the kitchen is the room where your energy is made, and it runs on freshness. Some people justify keeping old food with the word mottainai. What a waste. But real mottainai means respecting things enough to actually use them. Instead, the Japanese buy small, use it while it is fresh, and let the pantry breathe. Fresh in, old out. Number 4. Empty luxury boxes and shopping bags. The designer box. The thick paper bag with rope handles. Too beautiful to throw away, right? But keeping empty packaging is keeping the ghost of a purchase, a little shrine to a moment that already ended. Instead, in Japan, the wrapping is part of the gift. It is admired and then released. The bag did its job the day you carried it home. Keep the clarity, not the cardboard. Number 5. Clothes that do not fit you today. The jeans for when you lose the weight. The just-in-case sizes from another season of your life. This is where the Japanese art of danshari comes in. Letting go as a way of honoring who you are right now. Because every time you open a closet full of clothes that do not fit, you hear the same quiet message. You are not good enough yet. Instead, dress the person you are today with respect. Keep what fits your real life and release the guilt hanging on those hangers. Number 6. The tangled drawer of cables. One drawer. A black nest of chargers and mystery cables, half of them for devices you no longer own. That drawer is not storage. It is anxiety in physical form, a tangle of what if I need it someday. Instead, the Japanese keep the 3 or 4 cables they actually use, labeled and neatly coiled, and release the rest. If you ever truly need one again, it costs a few dollars. The mental static costs you every single day. Quick pause. If you have already spotted one of these in your own home, hit the like button and tell me the number in the comments. Now, Number 7. The one I promised. The one 90% of you are looking at right now. Number 7. The pile of unsorted papers. Look around. The stack on the counter. Old mail, bills, receipts, and manuals for appliances you could look up online in 10 seconds. Here is why this pile matters more than you think. Every time your eyes pass over it, your brain reads it as a list of unfinished chores and gives you a tiny spike of stress, dozens of times a day, without you ever noticing. Instead, the Japanese touch each paper once. Handle it, file it, or let it go, the same day it arrives. And the manuals? Almost every one of them exists online. Clear that pile, and you remove a stress signal you have been absorbing for years. Number 8. Gifts you keep out of guilt. The souvenir from someone else's vacation. The trinket you never liked sitting on your shelf purely because of who gave it to you. In Japanese thinking, the love was the gift. The object was just its messenger. Instead, honor the kindness, thank the object, and release it. A shelf full of guilt does not decorate a home. It weighs on it. Number 9. Reminders of past relationships. The old letters. The hoodie. The jewelry in the back of a drawer. As long as those objects occupy your space, that chapter occupies you. There is no room for anything new to arrive when the door to the past is propped open. Instead, the Japanese close chapters cleanly. Letting the objects go is not erasing the memory. It is making space for what comes next. Number 10. Half-dead houseplants. The drooping plant you keep watering out of guilt. You brought it home to add life to the room, and now it does the opposite. A little corner of decay you see every single day. Instead, the rule is simple and kind. Revive it properly, or thank it and release it. A home should hold living things, not slowly dying ones. Number 11. The oversized sofa that owns the room. In the West, the sofa is the king of the living room. The bigger, the better. In Japan, life happens closer to the floor. Cushions, a low table, open space. Sitting low keeps the room flexible, keeps your body mobile, and makes even a small space feel open. Instead of one giant piece of furniture deciding what the room is forever, the room stays free to become whatever you need. Number 12. Tall, heavy furniture. Japan is earthquake country, and it shaped a rule worth copying anywhere. Nothing tall, nothing top-heavy, nothing that looms over you. Low furniture is safer, yes, but it also does something you can feel. It opens the sightlines, lifts the ceiling, and calms the entire room. Instead of shelves climbing to the ceiling, the eye travels freely and the space breathes. Number 13. The giant bed. Here is the one almost nobody expects. In many Japanese homes, there is no big, heavy bed at all. There is a futon, folded away every morning. And suddenly, the bedroom is not just a bedroom. By day, it becomes a living space, a workspace, a play area. One room does the work of 3. Now, you do not need to sleep on the floor tonight, but steal the principle. The less your furniture locks a room into one single purpose, the bigger your home becomes. Number 14. Work inside the bedroom. The laptop on the nightstand. The dumbbells in the corner. When you sleep next to your work, your brain links the place of rest with the pressure of output, and it never fully switches off. In Japan, the sleeping space has one job only: rest. Instead, work tools leave the room at night. The bedroom becomes a signal, and the moment you enter, your body knows exactly what happens here. Recovery. Number 15. The mountain of decorative pillows. 6, 8, 10 pillows you remove every night and rebuild every morning. A daily ritual of friction standing between you and rest. Instead, Japanese simplicity keeps the bed effortless. The pillows you actually sleep on, plus one or two you love. When you are ready for bed, you are in bed. No barriers, no sorting, no performance. And now, the test I promised. The Japanese one-question reset. Pick up any object you are unsure about, hold it in your hands, and ask one question. If this disappeared tonight, would I replace it tomorrow? If the answer is yes, it has earned its place. If you hesitate even for a second, you already have your answer. Do not try to fix the whole house tonight. That is not the Japanese way. Choose one drawer, one shelf, one corner, and ask that question, object by object. Small, calm, repeatable. That is how a heavy home slowly becomes a light one. Because a calm home is not built by adding more. It is built by refusing to keep what does not belong. No broken dishes, no guilt on the shelves, no work beside your pillow. Just space to breathe. Now look around the room you are in. Which of these 15 are you looking at right now? Tell me the number in the comments, and let's hold each other accountable to release it today. If this changed how you see your home, share it with one person who needs it, and subscribe for more of the Japanese way. I will see you in the next one.